And hello and welcome everybody. Minnesota Vikings football is on the air and online here on the SSN. And Randy replays. Randy replays back at it again, and a happy cheerio and a good morning to all of you over there across the pond, as it were. Randy replays live and on the air at Tottenham Hotspur across the pond for this one. Minnesota at New Orleans, although it is at a neutral ground. We will still play this game in a must-win situation. If you can see down on the bottom right of your screen, the Minnesota Vikings fan line is open. It is live. We ask that you do just keep it about the play on the field or in franchise. We'll open it up to questions, comments, concerns, and complaints after the game, and during the game we'll ask some trivia regarding to the season. Speaking of which, we have some stuff to get to before we kick it off here from Tottenham. We'll take a look at the injury report for both teams, as we always do. For your Vikings, Danielle Hunter, still with that ab tear. That is going to be a big injury here. He is out 4 more weeks, puts him out to the other side of the bye week when we face the Bills. And for these damn dirty Aints, they do not have an injury. Hashtag must be nice. Oh my goodness. All right, we do have some league transactions to talk about. The bill must be nice. Yes, indeed. You know it. One of Randy Replay's go-to sayings, as well as "Oh my heavens," must be nice. The Bills are doing some trading this week. They re-signed Dawson Knox to a 4-year, $43.2 million contract. They also made a trade with the Chiefs, or the Chefs, however you want to look at it. They trade Ike Boettger, or that is the last name for sure. We're going to go with Boettger. Second round pick and a third round pick for Joe Thunley. Or Thunley, however you want to say it. Thuney. Randy, it's the jet lag, I swear. Coming over here was really, really awesome. You got to see Big Ben. You got to see everything else along the way. A long time of it was spent over the water. Randy gets seasick. He threw about 4 times on the way over. You ask, how can you get seasick if you're in a plane? Well, the sight of water makes me puke sometimes, so there it is. And then they traded with the Chargers. They send this year's second round and Spencer Brown over for Brian Bulaga. So bolstering that offensive line. And of course, Tremaine Edmonds gets a healthy extension, $10 million a year, 5-year, $50 million contract. You will have to excuse Randy as well today. Voice is a little hoarse. It is what it is. And as we take a look around the other teams that we're following this season, the Browns took care of business in Atlanta 55-31, and the Ravens took care of business at home against the Bills 90-16. They climbed to 3-1. The Bills fall to 0-4. And then if you look further over to the right, the 3 teams that we're following are the 3 best quarterbacks in the NFL. Isn't that crazy? Josh Allen, number 1 in terms of yardage, I must say. 1537 for him. Kirk Cousins, 1344. He also, those 2 lead the league in interceptions. And then, of course, Desmond Ridder from the Falcons, 111. Or should I say 1,111. And 7 touchdowns as well. Cordero Patterson, number 3 overall running back. Justin Jefferson with his we're gonna go ahead and reveal this now with his NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 15 catches, 318. He averaged 21 yards per reception. Oh my heavens. Also had 2 receiving touchdowns, 3 carries, 10 yards. So there you have it. I think that takes care of everything I want to talk about leading up to kickoff. Even though this is an away game, it is at a neutral zone, so both teams are technically away, but the Saints do draw home field advantage, in air quotes. And the Minnesota Vikings will be wearing their alternate all-white jerseys. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see here as we go forward. Keys to the game. We have to watch out for Tyrann Mathieu. 2 picks this year, 1 pass deflection, 13 tackles. He is their best top threat on the defense. And, you know, it's becoming a reoccurring theme. You have to limit. I mean, I would love to say eliminate the turnovers, but we're turning it over at an alarming rate. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. 31 giveaways this season. Only the Bills have more than us, and there's only like 2 or 3 more. So, I mean, if Kirk Cousins has another multiple pick game, we could be the worst team as far as giveaways this season. We're also taking the ball away on defense. That's not taking away from the defense at all. The defense is definitely carrying this team in games and keeping it close for the first half. But my goodness, you have to. You got to get this under control here, otherwise it's going to spiral, and this team will be 0-17. That's all I have. Kickoff next. And a happy hello and a top of the morning to you from across the pond. Randy Replay, live here on the SSN. There's Xavier Rhodes, 11 tackles, 5 interceptions in the first 3 games. Holy moly. He is definitely the star. Coming into this one, the bright spot on that defense, you know, you got Aaron Donald. You traded for him, but he hasn't really made that much of an impact. The defensive line, rather, will be the focal point today, getting back and pressuring Jameis Winston, rather. And Randy Replay's making a lot of mistakes today, but that's okay. And then containing Alvin Kamara. Both teams wearing their alternate jerseys here today from Tottenham across the pond. New Orleans Saints. 61 completion percentage on the season. Holy moly. I want to say Kirk Cousins has about 61 interceptions on the season. Does have 4 passing touchdowns. He is at 28, I believe. There's Justin Jefferson catching balls one-handed. He'll be leaned on heavily. Brand new coach here on both sides of the ball. Who will come out on top from Tottenham Hotspur? Saints, or the Aints as they're known around Randy Replay's condo, have won the toss, have elected to receive, so it will be Joey Sly, the Sly Guy, kicking us off here as we mention it again, across the pond. And Joey Sly's right foot just kablamos this thing, and we are underway here. And it goes through the uprights. That should be 3 points. So here comes Jameis Winston, or Jameson Winston, as I referred to him earlier. Don't know why. Take a look at his season. 90 for 117, 976, 5-5. Doesn't seem to be having a good ratio. Maybe his defense can get some pressure, get him to throw some incompletions, maybe a couple interceptions, maybe even a pick 6. But as we know, the dangerous Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara will be the focal points. As you can see, they held him to no gain. Reminds me of his 30-30 season. Yes, indeed. So the Aints trying to eat a W today. That reminds me of that as well. Winston from the shotgun. Second down. He's going to take off. G.J. Watt will bring him down. DJ Wadham coming in for Daniil Hunter. I do believe that was Ndamukong Suh there as well. No, it's Cameron Dantzler coming out of the quarterback spot. So DJ Wadham chases Winston down. That is a sizable loss. And Kevin O'Connell with his patented fist bump loves what he sees here. And the Minnesota Vikings first play on the defense, or first drive on the defense rather, forces a 3rd and long. Jameis Winston. Oh, watch that right side there, buddy. Big throw. And an interception. That's Lewis Cine, the rookie. Lewis Cine will pick it off, and he goes out of bounds at the 16. What is happening? As he does the Superman, ties up the tie. You can't see him. And we didn't even need any pressure. Jameis Winston just floated this thing into triple coverage. You can't do that. Patrick Peterson there as well. And Lewis Seen. Oh my heavens. Okay, so Kirk Cousins will come. He looks a little confused. Wasn't expecting to take the field. 91 for 170, 1344, 5 touchdowns, 28 picks. We're sick and tired of hearing about it. These analysts are ripping Kirk Cousins apart, saying he can't lead this team. But we do see flashes, right? We do see flashes of Kirk Cousins, the good, the bad. We're here for it all. Picked off, yes indeed, Lewis Seen, I think his second on the year. So Kirk Cousins, single back. Justin Jefferson, man in motion. He'll get it on the end around. Justin Jefferson has a lane. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. And we got a gritty here in Tottenham. The first play from scrimmage goes for 6. Oh my heavens, what has happened to this team? What a start indeed. Now the big thing we gotta think about is, can they keep this up? Minnesota Vikings. Oh my heavens. Coming in here and slapping the Aints on the mouth right away, right out of the gates. A big sack, a turnover. And then an end around. Justin Jefferson scores his, oh gosh, what would that be? I think his 7th all-around total touchdown this season, if I'm not mistaken. Jameis Winston. Oh. Kamara will kind of stutter out there. 2 yards. 19 rushes, 106 last week for a touchdown. So far today, 2 rushes. I think he's got 3 yards. And Kamara being held, that he's definitely the focal point this week as we prepared for this game. And it's showing as he will get stopped again. 1 yard on that one. And now the Vikings force DJ Wanham on the tackle. They force the Saints, or the Aints, into a 3rd and 7. Jameson will look left. He'll throw left, and another interception. It's Cam Dantzler. Cameron Dantzler. And he will walk around holding the baby. Then he'll birth the baby. Oh my goodness. And again, more pressure. And what has happened to this Minnesota Vikings team? So Kirk Cousins comes out yet again. Oh man, I mean, I'm gonna knock on wood, but somebody light a fire under these guys. Hopefully they can keep this going for the rest of the day. Dalvin Cook will run ahead for 9. Dalvin Cook, of course, last week, full day of work, 32, 118, and 2 touchdowns. Staying healthy so far. But it all comes down to the passing game and what they can do and what Kirk Cousins can do here as he sends Tyler Johnson in motion, Minnesota native. Gets the snap. Overthrows Justin Jefferson for his first play. And they look like the Minnesota Vikings we know and love. At least how this season's going. Kirk Cousins, shotgun, gives to Dalvin. Dalvin, take it for the first down. You won't hear a baroo, so I'll do it myself. And Dalvin Cook does indeed signal the first down. Look at this offensive line so far in this game. Having a great day out there. Oh no, move the chains. Yes, indeed. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Feel free to use the Vikings fan line feature. Available all season. Kirk Cousins somehow overthrows a wide open Adam Thielen up the field. I mean, it's clear that he's rattled, but oh my goodness. All right, 2nd and 10, 21. Kirk Cousins will give it off to Dalvin. Dalvin tries to shake a tackle. He's not going to do it. 3rd and 8 now. In a less than obvious passing down, I mean, here we go. Kirk Cousins under center. Throws. Intercepted. Oh boy. So he gives the ball right back. I don't know what he saw. Maybe he didn't see the defender, tried to float it. Either way, another interception. 29th on the season for Kirk Cousins. And that's quite unfortunate after the hot start. As Alvin Kamara will start hooking out his way up. 7 yards on the carry. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus, correct. Winston out of the shotgun, gets the snap, hands Kamara. Big hit put on by Harrison Smith to that right side of Kamara there. Or Kamara, however you want to say it. We say Kamara here on the SSN. And there's a first down for the Aints. Big setup screen rather to Kamara. Big hit put on. Zadarius Smith in on the tackle. And another 2nd and 1. Kamara's first reception goes for 9. Winston out of the shotgun. He's got Hill. He will get the ball here, and it's not going to get it. Hill will get stopped by a great play. Jordan Hicks on the tackle. And it's 3rd and inches here. Minnesota Vikings, no doubt, going to send the house. They do. Kamara is met by Harrison Smith and a host of Viking tacklers. Jordan Hicks is in there as well, and they will force a punt. So a great blitz call. And this Minnesota Vikings defense continues to bail out the offense, only to turn it back over. Harrison Smith got in untouched. And Jordan Hicks and a host of other Vikings will finish off Alvin Kamara. And then they'll force a punt. So Jalen Rager back towards the 5-yard line. Big booted kick. No, that's Ken Nwangu. He will not break that tackle, get up to the 17, and Minnesota will take over there. Dalvin Cook on the season, 277, 6 touchdowns. He is a machine out here. I got a feeling they will be relying on him very heavily going forward. They're going to have to if they want to ever make the postseason. Kirk Cousins under center. To play action. Trying to get rid of it. He can't. And there's Davenport with his sack. 2nd and 21 now. Not a good start. Well, they had a good start. They just kind of trailed off. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun now. Throws. Batted away. Almost intercepted again. Kirk Cousins 0 for 4 with a pick. Now what do you do? I mean, if the play isn't here, you got to just throw it away. Kirk Cousins gets the snap. Throws. Batted away again. Kirk Cousins goes 0 for 5. Oh boy, here comes Hunter Nicewander standing in the end zone. Aints bringing out the bats. They're swinging for the fences here today. And Booth Jr. gets ran over. Oh my heavens, so does Cameron Dantzler by looks like Jarvis Landry out there. Wowzers. So here we go. First down from the 49. To give. Big hit put on by Harrison Smith. Alvin Kamara will bring it up 6 yards. Landry looking like Henry throwing. Yeah, he's throwing people around like Derrick Henry. Oh my heavens. He'll look left, throw right. Big push out of bounds. It is a first down though. What was that, Cameron Brate? Oh my God. What a hit. No, that's Boyle. Sorry, Cameron Brate. Who is that? Regardless, Randy Replay still a little tired from the flight over here. Jameis throws, caught, brought down by Cameron Dantzler. He had the wherewithal to let him catch it and go back a few yards. So they'll only get 2 on the play. I mean, if he would have tackled him up there, forward progress. He stumbled backwards. Cameron Dantzler with a kind of a good move there. Regardless, it is 2nd and 8. Kamara to the left of Winston in the shotgun. What a play fake. Throws back to Kamara, who will get the first down. Oh my heavens. Good play fake. Hits the open Kamara. He would break a tackle. And that is another first down for these Aints. Vikings changing it up, showing blitz. Here they come. And oh my goodness, another broken tackle. Hill will get about 6 yards there. And now the run game kind of bleeding here, kind of showing through. Winston shotgun, give Kamara. Kamara met at the line, breaks free. They'll bring up 3rd and inches now. Winston, shotgun. Vikings send the house, throw, batted away. Harrison Smith, he could have had a pick that'll hold him to 3. Well, a field goal try here. Jordan Lutz. Snap spot, kick his way, it is good. I mean, you'd like to have the interception. You hold him to 3 though, but gotta believe that would have been a healthy return on that one. And so here comes the ball, 6 minutes on the dot left to go here in the first quarter. The ball will go back to Minnesota in this very inconsistent offense. We'll just say that. We will just say that. How about that? I'd like to see a little bit more from them as far as Kirk Cousins goes. Dalvin Cook is having a great year so far. So he'll rip off 4 here, but you want to see more from Kirk. He's 0 for 5 with a pick in this game. He comes out in the shotgun 2nd and 6. 5 run plays, 5 pass plays for the Vikings. Throws. Dalvin caught it, but it was so close to the line. Oh boy. You gotta wonder, what is it for Kirk? What's happening? He had such a good season last season on 3rd and inches. He will give it to the aforementioned Cook. Cook will take it for the first down by woo. I think that's the question we're going to offer up to the Vikings fan line. What do you think is the struggle for Kirk and why he's throwing so many interceptions? He gets the snap. He'll throw, and right on cue, there's another one. This one will go for 6. Oh, my heavens. So for Kirk Cousins, number 30 on the season. Through 3 games, he's now averaging 10 interceptions a game as Calvin Throckmorton goes down. That's a last name and a half. Do you go to somebody else? Yeah, not the best decisions. You're trying to fit him into these tight windows that Kirk Cousins just... Throckmorton. And we keep showing Dalvin Cook's season. I don't know why. That is the bright spot. Do you go to somebody else? Is Kirk Cousins the answer here in Minnesota this season? On the shotgun, he will give it off to Cook. Cook will angle. Only get about 3 there. Under center, Kirk. Jefferson, man in motion. He will give it off to Jefferson, who gains the edge and the first down. So not getting it done through the air today. It's Justin Jefferson on the ground. 2 carries, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Oh my heavens. Kirk Cousins' lone setback. He's throwing it. There's his first completion of the day. It goes to Irv Smith Jr. You love to see it. Cousins calling an audible. Moving pieces around here. Cousins gets the snap. He's got somebody. It is Adam Thielen down the right side. Oh, just a shoestring tackle saving the touchdown. Now, Just a big dot. Yes, indeed. I mean, you see flashes. He moved around in the pocket, gave himself a little bit more time. You'd love to see this kind of Kirk Cousins every game, but it just hasn't been the case this season. We don't need to see flashes. We need to see full-on, you know, light beams coming out. So Kirk Cousins, after the big completion, the biggest play from scrimmage so far here in the first quarter, he will give it to Dalvin. Dalvin not going to really go anywhere. He had pretty much nowhere to go because of the blocking up front. So that has been another issue. The offensive line play, but nevertheless, 2nd and 8. Got to make good with what you got here in the NFL. You're not given too many opportunities. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun. Dalvin to his left. He'll get the snap. Moves around again. Throws. Overthrows Tyler Johnson. And as we take a look at Kevin O'Connell, he is speechless. Oh, 3rd and 8 now. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Kirk Cousins. Shotgun. He's got JJ. Oh my heavens, he comes right back to that left side, and Justin Jefferson's 2nd total touchdown in the game, and we get a 2nd gritty in Tottenham. Again, the flashes from Kirk Cousins. You don't see them all that often, but when they are, he is on fire. He is an accurate quarterback, throwing dots and dimes and everything in between. You just don't see it enough. Anyway, Joey Sly to make it 14-10. Joey Sly's kick is up. It is good. 7-play, 75-yard drive capped off by a Kirk Cousins touchdown. 3 for 4, 60 yards on that drive. So Kirk Cousins, 2 picks, 1 touchdown. A full course meal, yes indeed. Wow. And souvenirs aplenty given up. Joey Sly should be contacted. Okay, I thought that was for the game. I'm like, there's no way he has 373 yards for the game. Come on now. Joey Sly should get contacted by some of these football teams, as they call them over here. He's got a leg behind him. Anyway, Winston, give. That will be another Kamara run. Another big takedown by Harrison Smith. Holding him in check for the most part in the first quarter. Oh, excuse me. Must be that beer I had earlier. Okay. We have Zadarius Smith kind of warped. Oh, Zadarius fell. And, yeah, a little miscommunication on defense. What I was saying was you held him pretty much in check. He has gotten free a couple times, but for the most part, it was seen coming up, acting like he's going to blitz. There is the blitz. He does not get the first down. 3rd and inches now. They call an all-out blitz, and it worked. Holy moly, this defense is cooking. So here come the Vikings. Showing blitz across the board. Snap. Goes to Hill. Hill will get the biggest hole I've seen today. Lewis Cine lays a big hit on him, and it's the way she goes sometimes. Winston throws. Pushed out of bounds. Oh my heavens, that's Boyle again. Winston out of the shotgun. Sorry, we're and again Kamara's held behind the line. Kendricks gets through, and it's 3rd and 1. The Minnesota Vikings 2nd down defense, probably the best in the league. And here comes, oh, there we go. That will be the end of the first quarter. I was gonna say, here comes the clock. Washed out graphics and all. 14-10 at the half, and it's been a good one so far. From Tottenham. So here we go. Big 3rd down here. Minnesota. Showing blitz. They send blitz. They will. Kendricks, get him. Somebody. He will get the first down. Alvin Kamara will get the first down after being contacted 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That is just how good he is. Wowzers. We're going to take another look at this. He got first contacted. It's a... Oh my goodness. And you could call him for holding if he was a lineman. That was insane. The true grit of Alvin Kamara. Something you really love to see, but just not when it's on that side. Winston, shotgun, gets the snap, looks right, looks left, flush, throws left to Kamara again. And he will spin away from a Kendricks tackle, and Lewis Seen will bring him down, and oh boy, here we go. Winston will go under center in the near formation, and Kamara, you know what's going to happen, a couple spin moves, he's in the end zone. Oh boy. Oof. Good spin move. Xavier Rhodes got there a little bit too late. They just called the blitz to the wrong side there. And just to make it a 17-14 game. Gansler almost got there, but the kick from Will Lutz is good. 9 plays, 75-yard drive. 6 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown for Kamara on that one. Holy smokes. We got a game. Will Lutz's kick. Wanwu will let it bounce out the back of the end zone. Their first touchback of the game. And again, Dalvin Cook. We got to see some other graphics out here. They completely moved away from Kirk Cousins in the graphics game. They've given up on him. Cousins under center. Fakes the give. And he goes down. There was 2 or 3 offensive linemen that weren't blocking anybody that could have helped. Another sack for this Aints defense. I mean, you got Christian Darrisaw just standing still. I mean, Anyway, it is what it is. Minnesota Vikings, 2nd and 22. They're going to give it to Dalvin. Dalvin able to get some of this yardage back. We'll get up to the 26, 11-yard carry. Not bad. Making it 3rd and 9. They're going to give him 12 on the play, so 3rd and 9 now. Kirk Cousins directing traffic. He will send, looks like Dalvin Cook off to the right side as a wide receiver. It's Kirk Cousins. Gets the snap. And he goes down yet again, stepping up into the pocket. Oh my heavens. Just could not get enough. And Darrisaw will give up another sack. Oh my heavens. My goodness, you guys, come on now. Or no, that's Williams. Sorry, not Darrisaw. Tim and O'Connell visibly frustrated. As Nice Wander will come in. Punt this thing away. Saints have excellent punt coverage today. We are not able to get back there. So it's the battle of the running backs today, apparently. The only graphics we're seeing. And this is about the time when the Vikings usually fall apart. Can they face adversity? Winston under center gets the snap. DJ Wanham almost had a second sack. He gets it out somehow to the uncovered. He fumbles. Uncovered Alvin Kamara. A scoop. Harrison Smith will get this ball. And we're going to check and make sure. He did separate the ball. And yeah, here we go. Minnesota Vikings get the ball back. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. Kirk Cousins directing traffic to his lineman. Under center, gets the snap, gives it to Dalvin. Dalvin, good run to the left side, still on his feet, up to the 43. He's going to give him 5 yards on that one. Great route there, great run there. Kirk Cousins empty setback shotgun. Oh boy, here we go. Cousins, snap. He's got a man, he thinks. No, he will drop it. So, Adam Thielen with a rare drop here. Oh boy, here we go. Kirk directing traffic heavily. Showing blitz. Throws incomplete. You've got to give him more time back here, offensive lineman. Come on, you guys. I saw it right away. Oh, man. Can we go back? We're going to go back. SSN replay brought to you by Monsoon Air. They're only rushing 4 and they're getting through consistently. Dara saw that weak side. I mean, he's just getting picked and rolled here. This is like the NBA out here. If you take a look at Darasov to the left side, it's like a pick and roll. And he's being blocked into his own lineman. What more can you ask? He had a man open in Tyler Johnson coming open at the tail end of this route, but my goodness. He also had maybe JJ here if he angled it towards the... Oh, man. Wait a minute. Did Brian O'Neill knee him in the... He kneed him in the face! Brian O'Neill taking out a little frustration after the play. Oh my heavens. Getting physical out here. Nice wander into punt. His third punt in the third straight series. Let's see what we can do with this one. Chandon Sullivan out there for the Vikings on the coverage, and they'll get up to the 25. So Kamara coming off the fumble. I'm really sick and tired of seeing just running back stats. Can we get some other ones in there, please? Sicko mode indeed. Oh my heavens, what a game. And Kamara will run to the right side, get up to the 32. Important stat to note. The Aints will get the ball back here to start the second half. So if you're the Vikings, you don't hold them here. You've got to score on your next drive. And down goes Winston, Zadarius Smith, and I do believe that is Harrison Phillips there to bring down Jameis Winston. Harrison Phillips with that good move. Winston saw it, but he went into the blind side. Zadarius Smith shedding his block at the same time. Good play there, and now it's a quickly 3rd and 8. So here we go, Winston, shotgun. It is the Kamara show. Oh, big across the middle, big completion. That will be Jarvis Landry on the catch. My goodness. Here we go, Winston, shotgun. Kamara to his left. Zadarius was almost there. Another tackle by Kendricks after the Kamara catch. Gain of about 8 yards. Minnesota Vikings showing blitz. Here they come. Oh, big hit put on. Big hit put on by Ndamukong Suh behind the line. They'll bring up a 3rd and 4 now. Minnesota needs this one. We'll see what they can do. Ndamukong Suh, late start. He's pushing. And another interception. Xavier Rhodes is 6 on the season, and Xavier Rhodes has some room to run. He goes out of bounds at the 43. Xavier Rhodes, the pressure of Winston caused him to throw another interception. As you can see, Aaron Donald getting back there. You'd love to have a sack. The wide receiver did not complete his route. He wasn't even looking towards the ball. Xavier Rhodes undercut it. Beautiful play to get the ball back into the hands of Minnesota's offense, who has kind of not really done too much lately, but here's hoping. Cousins gives to Cook. He will be swallowed up behind the line. I mean, if you're Kirk, you cannot be afraid here. You've got to go after this defense. I mean, you just have to. And it's hard when he's constantly getting hit. This offensive line is not giving him any help. Like 0 out here. Oh my heavens. Once again, Minnesota faced with a 3rd and 11. Now you gotta think you're at least gonna walk away with a 3-point try here. Kirk Cousins gets the snap. Throws, picked, throw. And another, oh my God. Another interception that goes for 6. And another throw out of a sack for Cousins. He's just not getting enough time to get these reads off. I mean, he's really not. He had a man. Oh my gosh, dudes. 31st interception. Goes for 6. Minnesota 3 turnovers. Kick is away from Will Lutz. It is good. 24-14. 10 points. Separate these two teams. I mean, a big part of the play, a big part of the blame, rather, is put on Cousins, but you have to put some on this offensive line. And can we not see running back stats, please? Like you've got to play better up front. If you don't play good up front, Kirk Cousins cannot play good. And that is becoming more apparent than ever here. It's Kirk Cousins. Oh, almost overthrows him, but Adam Thielen readjusts the route. Play action, throw to the right side. Adam Thielen caught, 2nd and 1. 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. Once again, the Vikings will give up the ball here at the end of the half. The Saints will receive the second half kickoff. Kirk Cousins changing the play up a bit. Cousins barking out orders. He's got a man. No! Another blitz comes in. He had JJ on a stepper, and he just couldn't get his feet set. He throws incomplete. Oh, goodness gracious. And here we go. Kirk Cousins calling an audible, line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Gives to Cook. Cook will stutter step. He'll get about 5 yards on this one, making it a more manageable 3rd and 5. Here we go. Kirk Cousins, you got to get this one, dude. You've got to. This is a big, important down here. Kirk Cousins shotgun, gets the snap, throws, caught JJ left side, 1st down. Minnesota taking off a little bit of the pressure here. And the Aints fans are... Well, the Aints players, rather, are left wondering what happened there. Kirk Cousins under center. Adam Thielen, man in motion. It'll be another end around to, this time to Thielen. Thielen breaks the tackle, gets 9. And they're going to go no huddle. Kirk Cousins, Thielen, man in motion. It's a double reverse, and again, Davenport gets in behind him with a sack, untouched right as soon as Kirk gets the ball and turns around. I'm speechless. What do you do? This offensive line is not helping you at all. You're laughing at the Vikings. Oh my heavens. It's okay. So is the rest of the NFL world. Kirk Cousins throws, batted, and surprised that wasn't intercepted. Kirk Cousins staying out there on 4th down? I mean, you got to be aggressive every once in a while. And if it doesn't work at home, why not try it across the pond? And that is exactly what they're going to do here. Kevin O'Connell leaving his offense out there, saying, go get it. Kirk Cousins under center, or shotgun rather, gets the snap. It's the same result. This time Davenport gets back there yet again, turnover on downs, and he's getting no help from his offensive line. It's like they're letting him do it. It's like they're letting the Saints defense in on purpose to spite Kirk Cousins. Anyway, Kamara run to the right side, left side rather, no gain. I mean, it's frustrating as a fan, but it is frustrating as a member of this franchise. Incomplete pass by Winston to the right. Coverage by none other than Patrick Peterson. That'll bring it to 3rd and 10. But when you're employed by this company, by this team, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to watch. Jameis Winston. And I am just beside myself right now, obviously. Anyway, deep shot, right side of the field. Incomplete. That will force a punt. And let's see if Minnesota can regroup just a little bit. The stadium was shaking a little bit ago. And yes, indeed, going for it in a must-win game. You have to take chances, but my goodness, you think you'd get a little bit better results here. Excuse me. Must have been the bad soda I had. Here we go. The stadium is not rocking anymore, so the Vikings looking like they're gonna come knocking. Cousins throws, caught. Adam Thielen getting involved a little bit today. First down picked up, and that looked very, very good. And to step out of the way did the coach, Kevin O'Connell. And despite going out of bounds, the clock will still run. Gives off to Cook. Does Kirk. They'll go no huddle. Cousins. Moving Cook from his left to his right. Gets the snap. Throws incomplete again under pressure. The pressure's getting back there so quick. Kirk Cousins cannot get through his reads. That is the problem here. That is the problem that we're facing. So here we go. 3rd and 3. Kirk Cousins must-win game. Across the pond. 4:34 left to go here in the first half. Thinks his man has a step, and he overthrows him by a country mile. And nice wanders in the punt. I mean, you lost all confidence in Kirk Cousins, did Kevin O'Connell there. You've seen it. I mean, how do you overthrow somebody that bad? Fair catch called. And I wish I had the answers. I truly do not know what in the world that was. Adam Thielen maybe had a step on his man to the inside. Kirk Cousins just floated it again. No answers for Randy Replay here. Winston, shotgun. Gets the snap, looks right, rolls right. And Kamara making the catch. 3-yard gainer, picks on the tackle. Oh boy, Jameis Winston, shotgun yet again. Kamara to his right. He'll look left, he'll throw left, caught. Angling on that slant route. One of the easier routes and one of the better routes in the NFL. Patrick Peterson on the tackle. Kirk Cousins visibly affected by the game here, as is Kevin O'Connell. So here we go. 3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting left until the Aints will get the ball back. Big pressure put on. Throw to the right side, caught by Kamara. Brought down by, I do believe that is Anthony Barr. Yes, indeed, that will be Anthony Barr. Right side, here we go. A lot of shotgun for Winston here today. He will look left, he'll throw right to a wide open Kamara, but he's out of bounds. We have gotten so lucky right there. Minnesota Vikings, 3rd and 8 again. Minnesota will drop one of their linemen back in coverage. You don't see this too often. Jameis Winston will leave the pocket. He'll slide down, forcing a punt. Minnesota will take a timeout ahead of the 2-minute warning. And here we go. You take one on one side of the 2-minute warning. You got 2 on the other side. Wong Wu will let this thing go. He tries to come back for it, but he'll let it go into the end zone. They will start from the 20. And we're sick and tired of seeing Dalvin Cook. We know he's having a great season. I mean, we love to see him, but I want to see some other stats. That's what I want to see. Minnesota, 1st and 10 from the 20. Kirk Cousins again will play action. Throws. Oh, just batted away. That was a good-looking throw. Another rollout throw. Batted away here. Oh, boy. Intended for Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins under center gets the snap. Throws. I mean, what can you do? If you're Minnesota, what do you do? You can't give... You got to give Kirk more time. You just can't have this happen all the time. There's Tyler Johnson across the right side. 4th and inches, Minnesota. You have to go for this. You'd be dumb not to. You have to go for this. Minnesota Vikings keeping the offense out there. 4th and inches. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go and counting. Give us to CJ Ham. CJ Ham will get the first down and a little bit more up to the 38, and we will let this thing run down to the 2-minute warning, where the Minnesota Vikings somewhat moving down the field. Feels like they haven't been on their side of the 50 in a long time, or that being the Saints side. But showing a little bit of promise here. Kirk Cousins under center, not under center, in the shotgun. My goodness. Throws, batted away. It seems to be a reoccurring theme here. The bat-aways coming at a premium. 2nd and 10, Kirk Cousins, shotgun, gets the snap. Throws, but he's constantly under pressure. I mean, he's getting the ball away. This time was even quicker than the last time. 1, 2, just about 3 seconds. I mean, what else can you do? Okay, what do you do now? 3rd and 10. Here we go. The Saints showing blitz. Velveeta time indeed. Kirk Cousins, shotgun, gets the snap. Throws? I don't know where he... Okay, well, incomplete either way. Don't know where he was going with that ball. Throwing it behind the line, maybe he thought he had a step. Who knows? Here's the punt. Nice wonder. Fair catch called. Shannon Sullivan right in the face of Landry. And more running back stats. Lovely. All right. For 1st and 10, the Saints, or the Aints, however you want to look at it, will get the ball back in a minute 45. Vikings send pressure, but here's Michael Thomas's first catch of the game. 8 yards to him. Winston gets the snap, fires. Caught. Down at the 48 now. Mr. Hardy on the catch. And it looks like they are moving the ball. Winston, shotgun, throws, and wide open is a Michael Thomas. I don't know how he's that open. It looks like they deployed a man coverage. Either way, timeout called by New Orleans. They didn't like what they saw. So 24-14. Right before the half, we got about a minute and 1 second left. Here come the Saints. Winston, shotgun. Gets the snap. Looks, throws, caught. Well, must be nice to make a catch out of a sack. Timeout called. Jarvis Landry on the catch. Down to about the 5. My goodness. Holy moly. They're going to put him down at the 8. My apologies. Now the Vikings need to be a little bit more sound here on defense. They let him march down the field from the 8. Winston, shotgun, looks middle, throws middle, caught. Fumble. No fumble. Maybe that was, it was hard to tell from the booth. Either way, Boyle gets it down to the 2. Minnesota Vikings deploy their 4-3 run stop, and they will stop Kamara. 3rd and goal now from the 3. And they didn't like what they saw again. Another timeout called by the Aints. This thing is getting interesting for sure here. 16 seconds left to go. 3rd and goal from the 3. Winston from the shotgun. Kamara to his left. Winston looks middle. Flushed. Aaron Donald forces the throwaway, but my goodness. You'd love to see a sack by Aaron Donald there. Anyway, Lutz's kick is away, and it is good. 27 rather. I thought they scored a touchdown. My apologies. We're used to calling touchdowns here today. Anyway, 27-14, Minnesota will only have about, if they let it go out the back of the end zone, 7 seconds left to go. They will do just that. We'll see what Minnesota draws up here to end the first quarter, or the first half, rather. Oh my heavens. The stadium is a-rockin'. So don't come a-knockin'. Here we go. Cousins will just heave it down the field. Almost had it, did Jefferson. Just a little stat padding. And, yeah. Now the Saints will play backup. They'll back up a little bit in their coverage. Kirk Cousins seems to be the same play. He'll throw. Another out-of-sack throw by Cousins, and that will be the end of the first half. You like the aggressiveness trying to move the ball down the field, but my goodness, you've got to get better offensive linemen if you're Minnesota. Washed out graphics and all. Here are your first half stats. 27-14 from Tottenham. As we take a look at the other scores in the league, the Bengals take care of business against the Dolphins. And it's just about the only game that's going on right now. Oh man, it is about, well, I guess it's 10 or 11 back in the States. So yeah, these other games will not kick off for about another hour. Minnesota going to the short throw, 36.5. And Kirk Cousins just, he's taken out of the game. He's probably taken out of the season. Inside rush, 37% of the time. Getting 80 yards. All right, let's take a look at your halftime stats for your Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins with his worst QB rating to date, 12.3. He is 8 for 31, 25% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or didn't look over here. 105, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, giving him 30 on the season. A good round number for Kirk Cousins. In the rushing department, Dalvin Cook, 13 carries, 62 yards. Justin Jefferson, 2 carries, 25 and a touchdown. Receiving, Adam Thielen, will lead the team. 3 catches, 66 yards. Justin Jefferson, 2 for 16. He also has a touchdown. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense and look at total tackles. And at the half, it is Eric Hendricks and Jordan Hicks, the middle linebackers in this 3-4 defense, leading the team with 8. Sacks? Well, we've only had 2, but 4 showing up on the stat sheet. Each has a half sack. Harrison Phillips, Zadarius Smith, Cameron Dantzler, and DJ Wanham. We have picked off Winston, 3 times today. Rhodes, Dantzler, and Scene. So the rookie getting involved here. Rhodes having his, 6th interception. Dantzler, I think that is his 3rd. And Scene, I do believe that was his 2nd. So we are getting some defense going here. Forced fumbles, we had 1 by Xavier Rhodes, picked up by Harrison Smith. No safeties and no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings today. Joey Sly, the Sly guy, is perfect on extra points. We'll now get you out to the second half where you hate to see it, but New Orleans will get the ball. Minnesota Vikings has to come out big here as they have earlier in the game. Right, yeah. And that's what's got me so flustered now is the game started off so, excuse me, the beer here is a little bit more hoppy than it is back home across the pond. I am gassy. Holy moly. It started off so great, right? We've seen the first play, or the first drive rather, the first series, however you want to call it. Minnesota Vikings defense takes care of business. They get the ball back to the offense and they score on their first drive. And then Minnesota forces another turnover. They turn it back over, and then it's just slowly have gone downhill. And now we find ourselves down 2 scores. And, I mean, it could be worse. Kirk Cousins, 3 interceptions today, but Jameis Winston also has 3. So You love to see that. I mean, you hate to see picks, but it's good that our defense is getting some back. So we are even in the take-give. They have 1 fumble, so we should be +1 in the take-give. If we take a look at the game stats here, if we could. Thank you. Yeah, we are +1 in the take-give at 3. They have 4. So that is good. Yeah, I mean, for the second half, the Minnesota Vikings offensive line needs to play better than they did in the second quarter, allowing rushers to get back to Kirk Cousins almost every single play, disrupting and just feasting like lambs to the slaughter here. I mean, if Kirk Cousins throws another pick, you have to believe he's going to be pulled for Nick Mullins. I don't know what else you do. Do you trade him away? Do you try and find somebody else? I think the answer lies within the offensive line. These guys are not even touching these rushers, coming in at will. Mullins the legend. Oh my goodness. Hot takes coming out of the Vikings fan line. We do appreciate you guys chatting in. Feel free to chat about Minnesota Vikings football. We will open it up later to questions, comments, concerns, and or complaints. But for right now, the Minnesota Vikings are down 27-14. New Orleans will get the kick. And we're just about ready for kickoff. Second half Minnesota Vikings football coming up. Oh, the Minnesota Vikings will get the ball back. I do apologize. Very rare for me to say that in a season. So Kirk Cousins today, 8 for 31, 105, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. We just went over it. Gonna have to have a near spotless, mistake-free, however you want to look at it, second half. Get this thing back in the way of Minnesota. He will start off handing it off to Cook, who breaks the tackle, gets up to the 34. They're going to give him 9 on the play. Kevin O'Connell likes what he sees. The run game has been working the last couple weeks. Dalvin Cook, over 100 yards in the last 2 games. He's almost over 100 here today. That'll give him 3, and he runs into his own defender, loses a yard. So it's quickly 3rd and 2 here to start the second half. Oh my goodness, here we go. Cousins turns, gives it to Cook. Cook will fall ahead. First down, Minnesota. They're hammering Cook here. And Onyemata, who now has 2 sacks on Kirk Cousins, gets the stop. I do believe he has just enough. We'll take another look here. Yep, that ball is over the line. Kevin O'Connell says keep on running it. Keeping the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands is imperative. Oh, we're just kidding. We're just having some fun here. 13:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Kirk Cousins gives it off to Dalvin again. Of course, with Dalvin, you have injury concerns, and those are big because he's been injured almost every single season. So you can't keep pounding him too hard. That's what you said. Quick throw. That will be Kirk Cousins' 9th completion. That one will go the way of Tyler Johnson. Second catch for 16 yards today. 3rd and 3 now. Minnesota threatening. Cousins gets the snap, throws left side. That is Tyler Johnson again. Back-to-back catches. He stutters. He maybe planted his foot a little bit too hard, causing him to stop in his route. But either way, first down, and Kirk Cousins, when he has a pocket, when he has time to throw, he is good. That's what we're trying to say here. So Tyler Johnson off the weird plant, maybe planting his foot too hard for that break. Either way, first down, Minnesota. From the 48, 12:40 left to go here in the third. Kirk Cousins with Dalvin Cook behind him. He will send Tyler Johnson in motion. It's a fake. It's a give to Cook. Cook doesn't get anything off the little trickery play there. And that will be another 2nd and 10 now. We'd like to thank you all for tuning into the simulcast here. Cousins, shotgun, other play action. Throws right side. Tyler Johnson again, 3-yard gainer. At some point, you're gonna have to take a shot here. Here comes 3rd down. So another 3rd and 7. Cousins gets the snap. Throws. Caught. Johnson does get the first down. So Tyler Johnson becoming the focal point of this first drive in the second half. 3 catches on this drive and 2 first downs attributed. My goodness, Cousins out of the shotgun. Cook to his left, he will get, or Cook to his right, he will give it to Cook. He'll run left for 1 yard. And I mean, you're just trying to get a touchdown. That's all you have to do here. You're right back in this game if you get a touchdown. Dalvin Cook cannot run into his own lineman like that, though. So, yeah. Regardless, 3rd and 6 now. Here we go. Kirk Cousins under center. Another play action seems to be working today. Go up the field, go up the field. Cousins runs for the first down, gets hit out of bounds, no flag. Cousins picks it up on his feet, and what in the world was that all about? What a block by Adam Thielen, just enough of the defender to get Cousins across the line of scrimmage, and I have never seen Kirk Cousins run so fast in my entire life. And I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to jinx this team. So we will be quiet. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun. Cook to his right. Gives to the aforementioned Cook. Cook will truck and carry a defender up 9 yards, and he is getting a full day of work. Is Dalvin Cook here in the second half. Almost 6 minutes off the clock to start this second half. 2nd and 1 Minnesota. Dalvin Cook behind Kirk Cousins. He will give it to Cook. Cook goes down hard. No gain on the play. And it's quickly another 3rd and 1. Same formation, triple stack to the right. Gives it to Cook. He will find a hole. He will stretch for the first down. Another first down by Minnesota. They're not doing a lot. They are not making flashy plays. They're doing just enough to get the first downs here, and that is sometimes that is what you have to do. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun gets the snap. Looks, throws out of the sack again, intended for Justin Jefferson. My gosh, you've got to get that off. Such a hard play to do here in the NFL. Here we go. Kirk Cousins directing traffic to the right. Gets the snap. Throws for Justin. Caught. There is a flag. There is a flag. I think it's holding on the Vikings. This one could be coming back. Oh, no. As it stands. And it's pass interference on the defense, so the touchdown will stand. Justin Jefferson, another touchdown today.
That penalty is declined.
Woo! So we won't see a gritty. Woo! Woo! But, my goodness, how special is Justin Jefferson? 3 total touchdowns, I do believe, today in Tottenham. Kick is away, and it is good. We have a 4-point game, or 6-point game rather, sorry. Andy replay, messed up. He's got jet lag. He hasn't slept last night because he was excited. And Kirk Cousins out of the gate strong in the first and now in the second half. Again, this team is not doing a lot, but they're doing just enough to get on the board. That's after being held scoreless in the second quarter. That's all you really want from this team. Now the defense has to come up big for the offense here. Winston under center. Kamara behind him. Winston looking, throwing. And Ndamukong Suh coming through the line forces the throwaway. Great job by the defense starting here. Again, Winston under center, Kamara behind him. Winston looking, throwing, caught. Big hit put on Michael Thomas by Lewis Seen. And it is a first down. Minnesota coming out, showing blitz and coming on the pressure here. Slant boy Thomas. Yes, indeed. Ooh, big tackle. Jordan Hicks on Kamara. Run up the middle for 3. Jordan Hicks backs off after showing blitz. Handoff Kamara, another stop. This time it looks like Aaron Donald in there. Great stop, 3rd and 4 now. Minnesota, they need this one. They need this one unlike any other. Harrison Phillips out there on defense. Winston, shotgun, gets the snap, looks right, looks left, throws left. That is a wide open Landry for the first down, cutting across the field. Another first down for the Saints. Don't like to see that if you're Minnesota, but it is what it is. Winston, shotgun. Oh, set up screen. Incomplete. Good time to call a blitz there. Very good time to call a blitz. Winston backs up into the shotgun. Kamara to his right. Late give. Tackled behind the line. Phillips and Kendricks in on the tackle. Now we'll force a 3rd and 12 now for the Vikings. Let's see what we can do with it. 3rd and 12. Watch the slants by Thomas. Skulls coming in the Vikings fan line. Winston throws left. Caught! Oh my heavens! And what did I just say? Watch for Thomas. And Thomas makes a great catch and a first down. Oh, so the skull chance rung out, and Patrick Peterson just had a bad angle. Oof. Are you kidding me? I mean, he is one of the best in the game, but my goodness, you've got to play him tighter than that. Winston, short throw. Wow. And again, another catch on Patrick Peterson. So Patrick struggling here today in Tottenham. Here we go. Winston, shotgun. Looks left, throws middle, caught. Jarvis Landry yet again. Now, the Vikings are hitting the Aints today. There is some bad blood between these two franchises if we look at the history. I know the coach doesn't really have anything to do with it, but these players will play. Winston, shotgun, gets the snap, throws, caught, tripped up. It was Olave the rookie. I think his first catch of the day. Vikings. I formation, Kamara behind Winston. Lewis Seen showing blitz. He's gonna come, and there it is. Another big stop, 1 yard gainer, and now what do you do? Winston. Shotgun. Dominican Sue will drop back into coverage. Throw! Picked off! Hey, he's out of bounds. Are you kidding me? I do believe that was Xavier Rhodes. It looked like he was in. I do believe that was Xavier. It was Xavier Rhodes. Ooh, left foot just came down. Out of bounds. Oh. Oh, no, you Xavier. Chance for his 7th interception on the season. So close, yet so far. This to make it a 9-point game. Will Lutz. The booty tap. Snap. Spot. Kick away, and it is good. Whew. So, from your Monsoon scoreboard across the pond, it is the Aints 30, Vikings 21. The momentum in the stadium you can feel and you can tell is on the side of the Aints right now. But we'll see how the Vikings come out and attack this team. Here on their second drive of the second half. Minnesota. Starts out, shotgun. Cousins gives to Cook. Tackled behind the line. I think they have become a little bit predictable. And they knew exactly where they were going. And Winston calling upon the fans here. Oh my goodness. Cousins directing traffic, gets the snap. Looks over his options. Cousins fumbles, and he'll trip up the defender, but my goodness. He tries to throw it away, and oh man. Davenport gets in for another strip sack. Or another sack, this one going for a strip sack. I mean, I don't know what the answer is. Harrison Smith moving up. Give us to Kamara. Harrison Smith will miss his tackle. And another turnover. By your quarterback, you cannot keep having these happen here. Vikings. Winston changing. Winston changing back. We'll see what the call is here. Winston, shotgun. Looks left. Looks right. Throws left. Caught out of bounds. Good job. Good coverage on that right side of the formation there. And here we go. Minnesota. What are they going to do? Changing the play yet again. Winston throws. Oh, what a looper that's caught by, that was Michael Thomas. Oh boy. And the Saints are going for two. Frick indeed. Saints are going for two. They bring the house and they'll get a sack. Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald will break it up. Wow, they sent everybody. Where's this defense been all night? Or morning. It's nighttime over here. It's morning for you guys. Just about to be noon. These games are just about ready to be kicked off. And Minnesota comes back out onto the field. Again, we look at Dalvin Cook's stats in case you forgot. And here we go. The story of the game. What will the offensive line do? Kirk Cousins, shotgun against the snap. And apparently nothing, even though he kept Dalvin back there to run to pass block. Still getting in untouched. I mean, what is the answer? Do you fire everybody on the offensive line? I'm starting to really think that Kirk Cousins is not the answer, is not the problem here. Cousins, shotgun. Gets the snap, throws, caught. Under pressure, but he still got it away. Third down. I mean, you got to believe this is 4-down territory for Minnesota, even though you're backed up to your own 30. 29 to be exact. Kirk Cousins, play action. Throws. Oh, what a route put on by Tyler Johnson. He spins out the defender, comes back for the ball. And my goodness, what a route. Can we go back real quick before the snap? Just real quick. Where's Tyler? That's JJ. Here's Tyler. Look at this. Tyler Johnson. Whoop. Oh, what a route. What do we call this thing? The button hook? And Kirk Cousins kind of threw it even before he did it. So Tyler Johnson proving that he is the standalone number 3 wide receiver. First down, Vikings. Just as we're about ready to get back out. Cousins rolls, throws it away, nobody open. He actually had time to throw it away though. That's incredible. Minnesota sticking with the play action more times than not here today. Cousins, shotgun, gets the snap, throws, he's got a man. That's Justin Jefferson, left side, stays on his feet. Justin Jefferson brought down to the 10, and here comes the point. Where is it? Where is it? There's the point. First down, Vikings. And they always hit on this play late here in the third quarter, it seems like. These deep routes to Jefferson, he's just burning his defenders. Now Kirk Cousins. Saints showing blitz. Kirk Cousins stomps his left foot. Justin Jefferson, man in motion. It is the end around to Jefferson. Oh, if he would have just cut it over, that would have been a touchdown for the Vikings. He should have cut it to the left. Hindsight is 20/20, but Justin Jefferson goes for a first and goal run down to the 1. Second and goal now. Give us to Cook. Cook, nowhere to go, of course. And here comes Minnesota. Under center is Kirk. Throws. Jefferson caught. Easy touchdown. We're going to see the 4th gritty today. Justin Jefferson's 4th overall touchdown. And wowzers, Kirk Cousins has battled back. Now a 9-point game. What a throw. What a catch. And what a gritty. Joey Sly. Kick is away. It is good. 28-36. 8-play, 74-yard drive capped off by a Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson touchdown. You'll love to see it. So here we go. Boom. Joey Sly's kick does not go in the end zone. There must be some wind here. Johnny Munt will come by and tackle the returner. I almost said defender. Here's Kamara's stats in case you forgot. We've only shown you about 30 times tonight. So here we go, Minnesota. Aaron Donald in the proverbial zone. Winston, shotgun, gets the snap, looks left, throws left, caught. A little bit of lax coverage there. Jarvis Landry on the catch. And I do believe Patrick Peterson was out of position. That is why Kevin O'Connell, you kind of see freaking out over there on the sidelines. It's going to happen. Hate to say it, but... And it's picked off! Xavier Rhodes, 6th of the season! And Minnesota! I was focusing on Patrick Peterson. I wasn't even looking at the line of scrimmage. Jameis Winston throws across the middle, intended for Jarvis Landry, picked off by Xavier Rhodes. What a route that was undercut. And oh my heavens. Minnesota back on their side of the field. Oh, geez. Here we go. Cook takes it. Big hole. Dalvin Cook, run of 16. He's over 100, or he's at 100 yards. 26 carries, 100, and that will do it for the third quarter. Your score from Tottenham at the end of 3. 36 for the Saints, 28 Vikings. But the Vikings are near the Monsonaire red zone. A close game. This is the latest they've been under double digits this season. So this is a very, very big deal for this team. A very, very big deal. Minnesota in the Monsonaire red zone, I do believe. There's an end around. Another one. Their 4th of the game to Thielen. Thielen gets out of bounds. 1st and goal now. And these guys are utilizing these wide receivers in every facet of the game. As another end around for the Minnesota Vikings goes for a 1st down. And now the Minnesota Vikings, short field. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, brother? Minnesota. Dalvin Cook behind Kirk Cousins under center. It's another end around. Justin Jefferson will not be able to get... will not be able to get the corner. Or get the outside, rather. Here comes Minnesota. Shotgun for Kirk. Gets the snap. Throws. It's Justin Jefferson again. Another gritty in Tottenham. Oh my heavens. He's going to have the whole stadium doing the gritty at the end of this one. 14:24 left to go here in the game, and Kirk Cousins has thrown his, I do believe that is his 3rd touchdown. And Justin Jefferson with his 5th overall score today. Touchdown indeed. The coach definitely wants to go for 2. He's holding up the number 2. I don't want to do that. I would not do that if you're the Vikings. I don't want them to go for it. I do not want them to go for it here. How do I kick a field goal? There we go. We'll cut that out. And right at the last second, literally, the Minnesota Vikings trot back out. Joey Sly maybe trying to get into the head of the New Orleans Saints. As Jameis Winston throwing another pick. It is now a 1-point game here in Tottenham. 14:24 left to go. Minnesota Vikings in a must-win game have stepped up huge. Chicago, of course, just about ready to kick off in New York. And this is going to be an exciting finish, I do believe. Minnesota showing what they can do here. Jameis Winston, shotgun. Kamara to his right, as he has been all day. Kamara will get the carry, 7 yards. They're going to give him 5. My apologies. Andy Replay doesn't have a good view of the field like he does back at US Bank, so you'll have to put up with that. Jameis Winston gets the snap, looks left, throws left. Oh, Eric Kendricks bats it away. You love to see a pick there because that could have gone for 6, but it's quickly 3rd and 5. And here comes Minnesota. Winston, shotgun. Kamara, left. Gets the snap. Looks right. Flush throws. Picked off again. Cameron Dantzler. Jukes out Winston, and Cameron Dantzler has another pick. Holy smokes indeed. And Jameis Winston will not be happy about this one. As he was going for Michael Thomas, and Dantzler will cut the route, giving the ball back to now Kirk Cousins, who is finally on the screen other than Dalvin Cook. Feeling good. Throwing a couple passes out there on the sidelines. And here we go. The Aints have one player in the zone. Cousins. Under center. Gets the snap. Hands to Cook. Cook will be cut. Excuse me, cut down. After a minimal gain, they're going to give him 4 though. Cousins shotgun. Gets the snap. He will throw. Oh no, a pick. A pick from Cousins. Oof. And Taylor on the interception. Maybe he didn't see him undercutting. Did he overthrow it or did he underthrow it? Oh my heavens. I do believe that was intended for Tyler Johnson. Taylor just leaping like a lemur. Getting that interception. So momentum still on side of the Minnesota Vikings, but here we go. We'll see what happens. Winston, shotgun. Give it to Kamara. Kamara. Get about 5 yards here. Dominican Sue in on the stop. The near formation. Another give to Kamara. Swallowed up. Right away. Oh my heavens. Eric Kendricks. So here we go. Big play. Far formation for the Saints. Kamara behind Winston. They're going to fake it. And down goes Kamara. And Dominican Sue gets there for his first sack in Tottenham. And Minnesota will force a punt on a big 3rd down. Wowzers indeed. And now I just need the Vikings to score. If you just score, Randy will be happy. Glick, 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 glick. The glick, glick 5,000 into punt. Wongwu back. No Jalen Rager today. Wongwu will make a first man miss. He will try and get up to the 43. And here comes now Justin Jefferson. 6 catches, 88 yards, 4 touchdowns. Of course, he has that 1 rushing touchdown, giving him 5 total on the day. What a machine out of the wide receiver position. Cousins turns, gives it to Cook. Cook will bounce around. And they're going to give him 5. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dalvin Cook, definitely a workhorse this season for the Minnesota Vikings. Staying healthy, knocking on wood. Here we go. Cousins, shotgun. Give to the aforementioned Cook. Cook, roll, upended right before the first down marker. You got to think that O'Connell is going to give Dalvin Cook a quote-unquote pitch count. He is almost up to 30 carries on the game. 35, 36, 11, 13 left to go here in the game. Dalvin again. Not really getting a lot of yardages here, in the second half, but he's doing enough to get another first down here for Minnesota. Another first down. Kirk Cousins coming out now. Another play action. Overthrowing Justin Jefferson, and that seems to be another reoccurring theme here. Oh, that is horrible. Cousins sending Cook out to be a wide receiver now. Lone setback, gets the snap. Throws left, caught and broken up. Oof. So now what do you do? Third and 10. Cousins, shotgun, gets the snap. Throws. Another pick by Cousins. Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger. He threw it into triple coverage, Cousins. That's all on you, man. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh my heavens. So another one for Kirk. Alvin Kamara, rather. Not Calvin Amara. No gain on the play. The defense is definitely keeping him in this one here today. That's for dang sure. Vikings will back up. It is a late Kamara draw. Big tackle put on by Harrison Phillips. And it's quickly third down and 7. So 3rd and 7 Minnesota here again. Vikings will switch it up. As will the Saints. Kamara flushed. Thrown away. Pressure by DJ Wanham forces upon. The Minnesota Vikings defense is keeping him in this game here in the second half, but the offense isn't doing anything with the opportunities. My voice cracked. Yes, get over it. Wangwu, fair catch called. Great decision. Why so many interceptions? He's got to do better. I agree. He's just literally passing away opportunities. There are plenty of people that could start in the NFL in lieu of Kirk Cousins. I mean, do you turn to them? I don't know what the answer is. Dalvin Cook with a rush of 2 here. But hopefully something changes here. Kirk Cousins out of the shotgun. Gets the weird snap. Throws. Caught. Justin Jefferson yet again. And it'll quickly be 3rd and 1. Minnesota needs to score on this drive. If you don't score here, the game is over. Because that defense, I'm looking at them at the sidelines right now, on the sidelines, however you want to look at it. They are tired as Dalvin will fight, claw, and scratch his way for the first down. This is definitely getting intense here. Definitely getting more and more intense as the game goes on. Cousins, shotgun, gets the snap. He thought he had a man thrown out of a sack and another interception. What have we been talking about for the past 2 minutes? I mean, he Kamehamehas us. Davis with a Kamehameha after another Vikings interception. You're not Brett Favre. You can't throw out of a sack like that. Oh, I'm sick. Randy Replay is sick to his stomach, and it's not because of the flight, let me tell you. Winston, empty setback shotgun. Throws, caught. Tackled by Kendricks and Damsler. This is something indeed. I just don't know what it is. Vikings will last second draw back. Winston looking, running, and nobody is near. Fumbles picked up by Lewis Saint. Lewis Saint has a lane to run to the right side. What is happening at the end of this game? Oh my goodness. What is happening at the end of this one? Nick Mullins looking over the tablet. Maybe Nick Mullins making an appearance here today. Kirk Cousins Regardless, under center now. Or shotgun now. Throws. Jesus Christ, another interception. And I'm done. I'm done with Cousins. Put him on ice. Put him on ice. Get him out of the game. We've seen enough out of Cousins. I trade him. Do what you got to do. In the honest opinion of Randy Replay, I have seen all that I can from Kirk Cousins. We've given him opportunities. He's just not performing. Winston. Oh my gosh, a wide open. How do you leave a man wide open? Alvin Kamara. Oh my heavens, how do you not cover Alvin Kamara? So 35-42. Unfortunately, Kirk Cousins gives you the best opportunity. Will Lutz's kick is good. 43-35 now. I guess I don't know. He's rated higher than Nick Mullins on PFF, but my goodness, you gotta at least try something here. Kenny Wangu takes the kick back to the 26. Justin Jefferson, big story of the day. 7 catches, 95 yards, 4 touchdowns, 5 total. If you account for his running touchdown earlier in the game. Kirk Cousins, shotgun. Oh boy. Oh boy, what is he doing? Cousins will give to Cook. Cook gets a lane. Right side of the formation. They'll go no huddle. Cousins calling an audible. Directing traffic. Left side of the formation. Gets the snap. Has a man. Justin Jefferson again. Left side. No huddle again. Another audible call. Kirk Cousins. Shotgun. Gets the snap. Throws. Caught. Tyler Johnson. Big hole. Goes down. No huddle again. Minnesota needs to score. They need to score now. Cousins directing traffic. Offensive line. Gets the snap. Throws. And he pushed off. He pushed off of... No. He pushed off of Jefferson. That is defensive pass interference. He pushed off of Jefferson. No. He pushed off of him. No flag. No flag. We're going to go back. SSN instant replay. Other side of the field, please. Thank you. He impeded the route to the ball. That is pass interference. He pushed him. Oh boy. Oh boy. But if you're Justin, you got to go up for this thing, but he couldn't because of the stumble. He impeded his route to the ball. No flags on the field. No challenge available. New Orleans, I formation. Give us to Kamara. He gets caught on his own guy. Brought down behind the line finally by Eric Hendricks. Loss of 1. Vikings playing close. Winston gets the snap. Runs. Ooh. Hendricks was waiting right there. 3rd and 2 now. Biggest third down of the game here. The game is not completely over, but if Minnesota does not get the ball back, we're going to be in some serious trouble here. Winston gets the snap. Harrison Smith. No, they did not get there. They sent the house, but a quick completion to Michael Thomas resets the downs. Oof, almost got there. Did Harrison Smith. So a fresh set of downs for Winston on the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looks right. Throws right. Deep shot. Incomplete. incomplete. Here we go. Winston shotgun. Kamara left. Winston throws. Danzler. Oh my heavens. You gotta get up that. You gotta get up for that. Big completion for Winston. Right side of the field. Winston give Kamara. Kamara brought down. Host of Vikings, including Hicks, and I do believe that was Aaron Donald was right there, rather. So this game now getting down to the nitty-gritty. Winston shotgun gets the snap, flushes, throws, broken up by Patrick Peterson out there, I do believe. So now big play for Minnesota. What are they going to do? Winston in the shotgun, 3rd and 9. Winston gets the snap, looks right, looks left, throws, short, completion, Michael Thomas, no go for the first. No go for the first. And here comes the punt. So Minnesota, bad punt by New Orleans. Minnesota with a 2-point conversion and a touchdown can tie the game. The problem is you have Kirk Cousins at quarterback. Still plenty of time left to go. Dalvin Cook, especially if he's going to break off runs like this. Big play, Dalvin. Down to the 47, and I do believe that pitch count has been thrown out the window as Dalvin getting many carries here to fumbles. No! Winston, pass, hot. Dalvin Cook chooses the biggest drive of the season to fumble. Not recovered. Winston under center, rather. Gives it to Kamara. Kamara first down. Minnesota doesn't want it. Minnesota timeout called on the field. You cannot mess this up. Harrison Smith creeping up. Give Kamara, Winston, or not Winston, but Smith is there. Second and 8. No first down. Minnesota will take their second timeout. Oh my heavens. Big play now. What do you do? Minnesota. Biggest play that there is a flag. There is a flag caught for the moment.
Personal foul.
Are you kidding me? How? For who? Cameron Danzler roughing the passer? Okay, Minnesota doesn't want it.
Automatic first down.
Automatic first down. Victory formation has been deployed by Winston and the Saints. And, wait, now they're not in victory formation? We're going to run with Kamara. Stat padding. Minnesota takes a timeout. And victory formation will all but seal the deal. Minnesota turnovers come to bite them in the butt again. You like to see a close game like this. Really? 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 You're gonna kick a field goal at the end? You damn dirty Aints? Well, it wasn't a big double-digit loss. 11 points. That's definitely the lowest margin of loss the Minnesota Vikings have taken. I mean, for Kirk Cousins, I think the time is over here. 0-4 as the washout stats are on the screen. 46-35 from Tottenham. There's a lot to get into about this game. As the afternoon games are just getting underway here and wrapping up from Tottenham. Oh, Randy replay. Vikings country, this one stings. It really stings. Just for the first time in a long time, you have seen more good for this team longer into the game. You've definitely seen a season high Kirk Cousins touchdowns. Excuse me, with 4. Okay. Okay, we are going to get into player stats and we will get you back to the main screen. I have a lot to go over. I'm sorting out my thoughts and what I've seen. Watching this game back on the All-22 for preparation for the Randy Replay weekly show here on the I Love Radio broadcast will be very, very interesting. Okay, I gotta stop. Let's get into these stats. There's a lot I want to go over here. Minnesota Vikings quarterback QB rating for Kirk Cousins, 41.9. He was 21 for 53. That is 39% completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 270 yards, 4 touchdowns, a season high for Kirk. Yay for you. Oh, wait. No. Boo for you. 8 interceptions. Longest pass of 48. That was to Justin Jefferson. I do believe he was sacked about, it has to be close to 7 or 8 times. For rushing, Dalvin Cook, the pitch count thrown out the window, 35 carries, 155, averaging 4.4 per. No touchdowns in today's game, and he had that fumble. He had his first fumble of the season in the most important drive in a must-win game across the pond, and that just took the wind out of the Vikings' proverbial sails. Justin Jefferson, 4 carries, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. Adam Thielen, 2 for 19. CJ Ham, 1 for 8 on the 4th down. And Kirk Cousins, 1 for 8, getting the first down with his legs. He did fumble today as well. On a fumble, strip sack, 6. Not Dalvin Cook. Justin Jefferson, once again. Triple-digit yardage, 8 catches, 119, 4 touchdowns in this game. This guy is a monster. I do believe he leads the league in receiving touchdowns now going into today's game. Once again, these games in the afternoon for you guys are just kicking off and getting started. Some of them even into the second quarter already. Tyler Johnson, big day today, 7 catches, 61 yards. Adam Thielen, 3 for 66, making his day. His opportunities, rather. Irv Smith, 2 for 18, and Dalvin Cook, 1 for 6. Nobody cares about blocking. Actually, we do. How many sacks were allowed? 4 by Darisaw, or 2 by Darisaw and 2 by Darrell Williams. That is not correct. There should be more here. I know Kirk Cousins was sacked more than 4 times today. Regardless, Gonna go to defense and look at total tackles, and it's 14 for Jordan Hicks, 11 for Eric Kendricks. Patrick Peterson had 10. Lewis Seen had 9. I thought Harrison Smith and Cameron Danzler also had 9. Xavier Rhodes with 7. Dominican Sue with 6. Harrison Phillips and Aaron Donald round out with 4. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch. 3 for Sue, Kendricks, Hicks, 2 for Phillips, Smith, and 1 for Wanham, Danzler, Seen, and Barr. Sacks, we added 1 sack in the second half. And Dominican Sue, otherwise Harrison Phillips, Zadarius Smith, Cameron Danzler, and DJ Wanham split. All split 2 sacks. What a team game they played today, huh? Interceptions, we have intercepted Jameis Winston, gonna eat a W. He did, but 5 times today. So there were turnovers. There was a lot of turnovers this game. Like the last one was very, very back and forth there. It's just the one that mattered the most took the wind out of the sails, and that was the Dalvin Cook fumble. Very, very heartbreaking loss here. Anyway, Xavier Rhodes, Cameron Danzler each had 2. I do believe that is Rhodes' 7th and Danzler's 4th on the year. Lewis Seen, the rookie, coming up with his 3rd. Pass deflections, we had 4 by Metellus, Peterson, Smith, and Seen. I do believe Eric Kendricks had 1 in the game as well. He's not showing up on the stat sheet. Forced fumbles, Xavier Rhodes, Chandon Sullivan, fumble recovered by Harrison Smith and Lewis Seen. That fourth quarter stretch where it was back and forth was the craziest thing I have witnessed so far. Yes. That is the craziest thing Randy Replay has seen in all of his years of broadcasting, let alone it has been 2 years since I have done this, but to the years prior, that is the most crazy, what was that, 6 minutes left to go? The 6 minutes down, I want to say it was a good 5 minutes of crazy football. Maybe from the 7-minute mark to the 2-minute mark was insane. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that coming in from the Minnesota Vikings fan line. We do appreciate you all utilizing that feature. It gives us feedback, and I think we're going to keep it the rest of the way. Whew. Okay, lots of talking from Randy Replay here. Very, very nice. Good points being made on the Vikings fan line. We're very sorry we couldn't get you a win. But nevertheless, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings today. Joey Sly, the Sly Guy, had one of the easiest days I've ever seen. 5 for 5 on extra points. No field goals made otherwise. They really didn't give him any chances. They were really, really aggressive in the red zone. We will have to look at their red zone percentage today. I do believe we missed out on 2 trips. And that was Kirk Cousins' 2 interceptions. Yeah, Nightbot is a little bot we've installed for the Minnesota Vikings fan line this season. He is a little off topic at times, but you know, we just gotta monkey with the algorithm a little bit. It's okay. For punting, Hunter Nicewander, or Niswander, however you want to say it. We say nice here because we are in Minnesota nice. 5 punts, 204 yards netting, 176, none of them inside the 20, and no touchbacks. Kick returns, Kenny Wongwu was busy, 3 returns, 52 yards, longest of 18. Oh crap, we forgot to do the punt return yards. Very, very important, we do not miss out on the punt return yards. It was Kenny Wongwu, so I do believe that Jalen Reagor was a healthy scratch today. I did see him out on 1 play. Maybe something wasn't right, but he was held out of the punt return game again. So 2 punt returns, 5 yards, longest of 4. Kenny Wongwu. I do wanted to check third down conversions rather. Let's see. So third down conversions, we were 13 for 23, 56%. We held them to 36%, 8 for 22. Big day on third down for Minnesota. We were 1 for 2 on fourth down. Red zone percentage, yeah, we only missed out on 3. 5 of them being touchdowns. So no field goals in the red zone. You love to see that stat. You love to see that stat, but this team being held scoreless in the second quarter, as you see top middle of the screen, is unacceptable. Unacceptable. They really pulled away in the second quarter, scoring 17 before the half. Minnesota bounced back with a great third quarter and then kind of trailed off with the interceptions. At one point, Kirk Cousins, at one point in this game, looked like the Kirk Cousins that we want to see. Just all of his touchdowns were so good today. Yeah, anyway. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but you didn't. So, penalties, only one in the game. Minnesota 15 yards at roughing the passer call that pushed them out of that third down. Maybe could have gotten the ball back, who knows. It's all in the past now. We don't want to dwell on it like the Packers fans do. Anyway, from Tottenham, enjoy the rest of today's games. But if you want to stick around for the simulcast, we will get you back to the main screen where we will preview next week's game against the Bears. And once again, Minnesota Vikings down. Or let us down, rather. 46-35. Let's get you back to the main screen. And welcome back to the main screen. So we have another chat coming in through the Vikings fan line during the break. I saw a lot of passes that were picked off due to forcing it in tight spaces, which Kirk Cousins is not known for this season. I'm going to read that again. I saw a lot of passes that were picked off due to forcing it in tight spaces. He then follows it up with, and notice some receivers open and check downs. So, I mean, I get you're down. You're the away team. You want to prove yourself. But, I mean, if it's not there, you just got to throw it away. The other half of that, or the other point to that I would say that I've noticed, excuse me, was the offensive line not giving him too much to work with. He was rushed on easily 20% of his passes. I feel like Kirk tries hero ball too much, and after throwing the pick doesn't slow things down. Yeah, I mean, you did see a big heavy dose of Dalvin Cook there in the middle part of the fourth, but I get the hero ball, I get the don't let it bother you and move on to the next play, but at some point, you're throwing double-digit interceptions half of the games this season. You've got to change up what you're trying to do. Kirk Cousins now has 36 picks on the season. I do believe that is good for number one in the NFL. Oh, another one coming in. I feel like the run game could have been utilized more. I mean, you want to... you definitely want to establish the run. This is a run-first offense when they're not playing from behind. But, I mean, Dalvin Cook had 35 carries. I'd like to see, bouncing off of that point, I would like to see more of these running backs getting involved. You have not given Alexander Madison too many runs. We have not seen Kene Nwangwu, who is fast, and a little bit of a more elusive back than Dalvin Cook. And, of course, Ty Chandler, who had that very good preseason. I do believe he had 4 touchdowns in the preseason. So those are the negatives. Obviously, we keep talking about the same thing. Kirk Cousins needing to play to his strengths rather than, like the fan line pointed out, play hero ball or force things into tight windows, which is not what he has done successfully. We've seen it a couple times. He's placed it into tight windows for receivers to get it across the middle of the field, but he was just under duress. I mean, that pass rush is very, very good, and they've proven that today. So, but enough from the past. The Minnesota Vikings lose in Tottenham. 46-35. Coming up, we have a home game against the Bears. The 2-2 Chicago Bears lost their game. This week, the Packers lost. Wait, did they? The Packers lost for sure because they were 3-0. We can take a look. Let's take a look and see what the division did last week. Whoops. Oh, that is not what I wanted. League schedule. Here we go. For week 4, and we will take a look at the other teams as well, but the Lions lose. Please look at Bucks. We will indeed. Oh, Chicago lost to the Giants as well. So getting back on the plane tonight will be very, very good. Look at the Bucks record. Okay. Got you. We will take a peek at that. So every team in the division sans the Packers. Oh no, the Packers lost to the Patriots. So every team in the division lost. But Ooh, the Bucks are 0-4. Losing every game this season, so the Falcons have a very, very good chance to win this game. 0-4. I wonder what happened. So, I mean, every team losing in the division is a good thing, but not when you're still down 2 games from second place. Big divisional game. I mean, this is what grinds my gears with this Minnesota Vikings team in the 2022-2023 season. Let's say they go to Tottenham. Kirk doesn't throw those 2 interceptions in the fourth quarter. They score on both those drives, even if it was 10 points. They win the game. You know? They win the game. They come back against the Bears. The Bears would have lost. Let's say everything plays out the way it did. The Vikings beat the Bears. The Lions lose. The Vikings are sole owners of second place in the NFC North 5 games into the season. Instead, it was an 11-point loss. That is the shortest amount I think any team that we're following has lost by. It's just too many turnovers. Dalvin Cook fumbling down there. Kirk Cousins throwing 4 picks in the second half. I want to say it was actually closer to 5, but we don't want to dwell on the past. We want to look ahead to the future, and we got a big schedule coming up after the bye week. We will take a look at that, but first, we'll take a look at these weekly awards. Justin Jefferson for the second straight week. 8 catches, 119, 14.9 averaging per reception, 4 touchdowns, 4 carries, 31 rush yards, and a rushing touchdown. He is the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, second straight week in a row. On the other side, Davis, 2 interceptions, 15 tackles, and a pick 6 from Kirk Cousins. So, not something you want to see, but it is what it is. Why would we want to relocate? We do have updates, or upgrades, I should say, to players. We will take care of that in the off week. So now we look ahead to the Chicago Bears. Dalvin Cook has relatively stayed very, very healthy. The only problem on this roster right now is Danielle Hunter being out, but DJ Wanham got a sack in lieu, so you got to believe the next man up mentality has to happen. But if you don't win this game, if you go down to 0-5, Minnesota Vikings country, do we turn away from Kirk Cousins? That is the question of the week. Do we turn away from Kirk Cousins if we go 0-5? Randy Replay believes we do. Alexander Madison already stated he does not want to be here next year. He is opting out of his contract. Kirk Cousins isn't vibing, isn't gelling. He's gelling well with Justin Jefferson and Tyler Johnson, but the interceptions. The interceptions are just coming at a premium. Yes, 0-5 in his picks, you got to. Yeah. Yep. I do agree. So Kirk Cousins has a how do we want to say it? A coming to Jesus moment this week at home against a very beatable Chicago Bears defense, rated 76 overall, their best player. Roquan Smith across the middle, 2 sacks, 20 tackles, looking to feast on Kirk Cousins next week. So a very winnable big division game. We called last week a must-win. It didn't happen. That carries over into this week. We will ask the coach this week on my I Love Radio show, Randy Replay's Replay, and I will definitely pass that information along to you if it is a decision-making day for Kirk Cousins, because you're already 4 games into the season. You're already back 3 games from first spot in the NFC North. And if you go 0-5, it is very, very hard to come back in this league and win the Super Bowl or even get into the playoffs, especially what's on the line this season. Maybe you put a trade package together, Kirk Cousins and Alexander Mattison, to a team that needs a quarterback running back combo, and you see if he clicks somewhere else and you just move on and admit you made a mistake. Or you keep him in and you tank, but you don't have a first round pick, so that doesn't make any sense. And you don't want to tank with what's on the line this season in 20 gifted. So, I mean, it's... You've already went all in on Aaron Donald. He has produced for you, both in the tackling game. He's got more pressures than the stat sheet will show. He does have 3 sacks coming from that defensive tackle, or a left end position, rather. So you're getting your return on investment there, but my goodness. Okay, so once again, Minnesota goes down in Tottenham, 46-35 in one of the most insane fourth quarters I have ever witnessed. The proceeding has been a presentation of the NFL brought to you by the NFL and the SSN. Any rebroadcast, restream, or reproduction of this broadcast is not permitted without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. We thank you very much for watching. And Randy Replay, we'll see you in the next one.